Good morning, welcome to Breakfast with Naga Munchetty and Charlie State.
Our headlines today. The leader of Plaid Cymru, Adam Price, has announced that he's stepping down days after a report found a culture of bullying, sexual harassment and misogyny in the party.
Good morning, it's Thursday the 11th of May. Our main story today. The Bank of England is expected to raise interest rates again today to 4.5%. That would be the highest level in 15 years.
It will also be the 12th consecutive hike since December 2021, meaning mortgage payments could rise further for millions of customers. Our business correspondent, Hannah Miller, has more.
A group of Conservative MPs have criticised the government for ditching its plan to replace all EU laws by the end of this year.
The Business Secretary announced that around 600 of them would now be removed from UK legislation rather than the 4,000 originally promised.
Let's speak to our chief political...
The NHS is expected to confirm later that it's missed a key target when it comes to tackling long hospital waiting times in England.
The government pledged to eliminate delays of more than 18 months for planned surgeries by April this year, but 11,000 people have been unable to start treatment within that time frame. Our health reporter Jim Reid has more.
Donald Trump has had a checkered history with the broadcaster CNN. And so, as our US correspondent Peter Bowes explains, his choice to appear on the network was surprising. Peter Bowes there.
Pakistan's former Prime Minister Imran Khan has pleaded not guilty to corruption charges after his arrest on Tuesday sparked nationwide protests.
8 people have died in the violent clashes between security forces and supporters of Mr Khan. Our Pakistan correspondent. 13 minutes past 6. One more story to mention to you. Of course, the final of the Eurovision Song Contest is just days away, and the remaining acts will take to the stage tonight to compete in the second semi-final.
16 countries will be hoping to claim one of the last 10 spots in Saturday's final, and in true Eurovision style, is always an unexpected story to be told. So our arts correspondent David Silto has been finding out. It's just come at 20 minutes past 6 on Thursday morning. Let's have a look at some of the front pages for you from the papers. And
for help, and got help, because I'm assuming the goat then got put back with his friend.
And they clearly thought there was a person in distress, and they did the right thing.
Well done for responding. Well done for responding. Got something interesting on the insides?
This is a picture story. I should maybe put out a little alert around this one. You know how some people, if you have an operation and maybe have something removed, some people really want to see the thing that's been removed.
Yes.
Some people really don't. I would imagine there would be a split.
Oh,
you know?
I'd want things.
You see the thing that's gone wrong, you want to see the thing and or whatever. Yeah. So that's the little word of caution, because this is a story about someone
who... something.
Yes, and it's an amazing story, this. So this is Jennifer Sutton Hart that was removed from her body.
And we should say she was given another heart.
And she's doing fantastically well. And she said, there I was. It's extremely surreal to see it. I definitely have a fondness for it, although it caused me so much trouble inside me. I'm glad it's in that jar, and I have a new one.
I'd want that. I'd keep that on my mantelpiece.
Yeah. It kept her alive for 22 years. She said, like an old friend.
Well, it is. Do you get bitten by mosquitoes when you're abroad?
Fair bit.
Do you think you attract? Do you think you attract?
Well, some people
them?
do a lot, don't they?
But do you think you do?
Not particularly. No.
Oh, you see, the people who attract them are the ones who use soap.
Or is it certain specific soaps?
Well, yes. You smell flowery, fruity, and they're attracted to you. So it's almost like it would be like waking up and smelling something that was like both coffee and muffins, these scientists say. So really appealing. So there are certain soaps. I'm not going to go through all the names.
So did some poor people, as part of this experiment, have to get
samples? They did fabric samples.
Oh, I see.
Fabric samples to give an indication. And so fabric was used rather than exposing the volunteers themselves. And so certain brands increase the attractiveness of them. And there is one as well that tends to repel mosquitoes as well.
It's a little bit like midges in Scotland, isn't it? A lot of people say Marmite is the thing that stops you getting bitten by midges.
A lot of people say a lot of stuff. Don't listen to all of it. That's my advice.
Let's see, 6:24 is the time now.
Now, after discovering some of her pupils were sleeping in bathtubs or on the floor, primary school teacher Bex Wilson was determined to do something about it.
So this was in 2017, and she founded a charity delivering beds to struggling families in Leeds and has since helped thousands of people.
And as the cost of living crisis continues, the charity is now expanding to help children across England. Fiona Lambden has more.